Hello, internet friends. Welcome to post Oshkosh AirVenture videos. Let's see. I guess right now I am working on the right flap, and I know that because I spent a whole day trying to figure out which flap I was working on. And I thought I was working on the left, but when I turned around, right behind me is the left wing with the left flap attached. So I wrote it on there, so I will never forget again. Hopefully. Let's see, what else can this is my least favorite thing, at least for the moment. It's trimming these little tabs. So there's a bunch of different ways you could do it. I think the best way is just use the snips and then file it down. You can use the rotary tool to try to cut it. That had results. So yeah, the snips are definitely the way to go. And really, you just need to bend the little tab out of the way. Like, if you don't bend the tab, then you won't get the snips on a good angle to cut. But if you bend it just a little bit, since you're cutting away, it doesn't matter. It'll be fine. So that's my recommendation for that. Let's see, what happened at Oshkosh? Lots of things happened at Oshkosh. This is the longest Oshkosh that I've ever had. It was almost 2 weeks, maybe a week and a half if you don't count driving. So I left on a Monday. I came back the next Friday. Took 3 days to drive out to Wisconsin from Vegas. Well, 3 counting Mondays, so maybe 2, because I got there Wednesday afternoon, and then camped, and then wife flew out on Friday, which was fortunate because Canada was on fire and all the smoke was there, and the field was IFR for 2 days, and it was hard for me to breathe. So anyone with asthma was probably it's probably a good thing if they weren't in the campground then. But then the smoke cleared out, it cooled down, so the weather was nice. It was good to see everybody and meet new people and meet people that I'd already seen before. Hi, Tim and Dennis. This is, I guess, Osh has to have some highs and lows over the years. Like, this is my 6th time going, and it was kind of meh as far as like excitement of like new things. Like Garmin Access was cool, but in the end I took a look at it and I decided I already have G3X and my kid wants to learn how to fly, so I don't really need a IFR platform yet. So I'm just gonna build a VFR platform with G3X. I had already been waiting to buy the Navigator until I had the plane, because I was like, I don't need to pay that much money for it to just sit around. So when I want an IFR platform, then I'll pay the money and upgrade to Access. So that's my plan going forward for avionics. I'm lucky that I have all the parts that I need to build the plane, so I just got to dedicate the time. So that's what I'm doing now. And my wife says I have to finish next year because the end number I reserved is 2714 X-ray. So that means it has to be finished in 27. So here we go. What else can I say about Oshkosh? The RV-14 is cool. Vans was weird in that, like, we went to the What's New at Vans session. In fact, I recorded it. I didn't post it publicly because my camera glitched out at the last minute. But yeah, they had Lycoming and Hartzell and Garmin took up like 80% of the What's New at Vans, maybe even 90%. Like, at the very end, it was rushed, and they were like, yeah, and we have an avionics department, but there was no like exciting new things at Vans. So other than they, completed Mosaic and had a Mosaic RV-12, I thought about the RV-12 for a long time, and I'm just decided that what I really want is a SLSA RV-15. So I'm looking forward to that, which they told me maybe next year. And if you are also looking forward to a SLSA RV-14, come join us in Slack. If you scan this QR code, then that's the invite. So I'll see you there and see you in the next video.